Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Monsters video. So in today's video, I'm back with another one. This video will be about one of the best legendary monsters in the game. You can actually get that for absolutely free through the team shop. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, of course. It is actually in one of the newest updates, so I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you are, drop a like and also subscribe to turn notifications on. Anyways, let's go on and get started. Alright, so in case you didn't know, they actually updated the shop once again. So if you head over to the Team Zeppelin right here, right? So make sure you actually have this repaired. For those of you that haven't already, make sure you repair it and you join a team, because once you join a team, you do team wars. Hey, it's actually free to get yourself this new, or not new, but like this legendary monster, but it is newly added in the shop. Okay, so it looks like we actually got legendary leader again, but take a look at this. It's the one and only Corruptus. Corruptus is like one of the best legendary monsters in the game. Definitely like in the top tier right now. Still usable actually, even in friendly battles, even in team wars, especially team wars. I still rock it and get 3 coins with it. So yeah, the monster is really good. It is fantastic. It will expire in about 5 days and 8 hours. I'm not sure when you're going to be watching this, but for those of you that had noties on, and for those of you that got it on your recommendation, then great, you got yourself Corruptus. And for those of you that are watching right now, make sure you share this with your friends, whoever is playing the game, because they need to know about this. They need to get themselves a Corruptus, and also a ranked up Corruptus. If you could get this to rank 5, then you can literally use these in use this monster in wars with like some nice combos, and you can destroy. So I highly recommend getting Corruptus. That's literally the best monster right now in here. Make sure you get yourself Corruptus, and then after Corruptus, you also have Paisley Ronin. I don't really like that monster anymore, honestly. In the beginning, it was kind of cool having him in the game, but then you also got Laser Beam. Now you have Laser Beam 2099, which is better. Windlad is still usable actually in some wars, although not in many wars, but some wars. Okay, just for the resurrection with like Santurian combo, I've showcased it in one of my Team War videos in the past. Then you also have Kron X here. On the other hand, I also have this rank 5. I actually have every single one of them except PZ Ronin to rank 5. Yeah, I just noticed that. And then Lambda Light Freedom. These are the Nemesis monsters here, guys. You got the Emerald, you got the Ruby. So if you're planning on getting any of these Nemesis monsters, I recommend getting the Ruby. Ruby is actually a pretty decent, actually one of the best Nemesis monsters in the game. So definitely pick up Ruby if you haven't already, even for collection purposes, of course. But yeah, Corruptus will be your first option. Make sure you get Corruptus because it's literally one of the best monsters. And you know what? I'm actually going to showcase it right now for you guys. The monster is amazing. Alright, so for wars, normally you'd set up something similar to this. But if not, you can literally use any other extra turners, or not extra turners, monster that gives extra turn. For example, in this case, we have Master Matcher that has an extra turn skill right here, Aurica Siege. So make sure you have that. And basically what you do is you turn transfer in the beginning over to Corruptus. But here's the thing, you have to watch out, make sure there's no Megaton monsters or anything like that. Make sure there's... Basically, you have to avoid many things. But when you know that you're good to go, then you're good to go. But here I could literally go with another team speed. Let's say if this was a war battle, and let's say I needed more team speed, then of course I would have swapped that SX life, team life, with of course team speed. But I'm gonna keep it the way it is now. And the relics are already set to something like this, and honestly I'm not even gonna change it. It's fine. Fury Mask, you know, that could actually make up for the Nightmare here. If I need to trade disable and then gain the extra turn, right? The Nightmare will start removing 10% of my stamina, and this monster does use about actually not too much stamina, but hey, it's a legendary monster, remember. So 140 stamina in total. It's not like mythics where they have like 240 or something, you know what I mean? So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and showcase this for you guys in battle. All right, I'm gonna use my main account, or I guess alt account, really matter, my second account, let's just say. So take a look at this. When you're facing something like this, you know, full speed spec with like the Spilling Fist or something like that, and then you have Cruel, Attacker, and then you also have the Resurrector. So whatever, basically what I'll do is I'll turn transfer over to Corruptus, and basically what Corruptus is going to do, oh, it looks like Relic kicked in and dealt some damage. But here, take a look at this. You see Gloom Soul. We're gonna have to trade disable the artifact because remember, we can't possess it, so we might as well do that right now. Basically, when you trade disable, this skill also gives you an extra turn, which is really good, right? So take a look at that. I got an extra turn. Now I can go ahead and use maybe this, right? I could literally use this skill, or I could do consumed as well. Actually, let's do consumed first. So basically, this is another extra turn skill. Looks like we applied shock, we applied another torture, and then another torture, such as curse there. So and also reverse healing on top of that, right? So in case if this monster ends up, you know, doing the healing skill, but that skill actually removes negative status effects. But anyways, take a look at this. We apply mega corruption to every single one of them, right? So looks like Spectra is hit with mega possession. I'm gonna charge up, and looks like she is going to attack herself, and I think she's dead. What? How did she survive that? All right, we're gonna go on and charge up on Cruel, and looks like Cruel actually attacked. And yeah, Cruel, I'm not Cruel, but the other monster is definitely dead 100%. Spectra. I'm not sure about Rodden, but yep, Spectra is dead. And that monster dies from tortures. And all I had to do is literally charge up on this monster, and then the other one's also dead from the tortures. It's literally that easy. You don't need any attackers, nothing like that. I could have literally went with like a level 4 monster. It could have been a common, you know, just have like team speeds in there, just so that I take in the first turn. And remember, you have to watch out from anticipation and stuff like that as well. Although there are some other combos that you can go with, but mainly you'd use like a extra turner, such as what I just used, this monster right here. And this actually works with let me see, this actually works with any other monsters that could give an extra turn at the beginning, such as let me see, I know someone, guys. Lindworm, one of the best cosmics, if not the best cosmic, I guess. People could argue about that, but anyways, so I don't really need to give this relic anyways. It doesn't really matter, as long as we have the sequence bender skill right here. That's literally all I need, just so that I can turn transfer in the beginning to, of course, corrupt this, the best monster. So I'm gonna go ahead and request a battle here, and let me showcase this now with the one and only Lindworm. So all I need to do is secure that first turn. Once again, normally you'd use something like this in Team Wars, because in Team Wars you can literally check everybody's speed, and then that way you can actually outspeed the enemy. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn transfer just like that. And now what we can do is, of course, use the Gloom Soul once again, because we need to trade disable the artifact, because if we don't end up you know, applying that mega corruption, it'll be a problem. But consumed is actually a really good skill, because it applies reverse healing, also gives an extra turn, and then on top of that it applies a random torture, which is really good. But let's just say we don't use that for this turn. Let's just go with the corruption, right? So we applied the mega corruption to all of them. Rod and Stripe kicked in and dealt damage. I'm gonna go ahead and charge up. I think she's gonna charge. Never mind, she actually attacked herself. Did you actually survive that? I think you did. Yep. Okay, so you actually survived that. Blinding Grain. Yep. So here's the thing, guys. Even if Cruel ended up recharging there, right? Even if Cruel ended up recharging, next turn he would have had to either recharge or attack himself, because remember, it's a mega corruption. It's not just corruption, it is mega corruption. Although he does have a single target, not really single target, but like a one turn possession, you know. It's not a mega corruption, it's actually just possession or corruption, whatever it is, but basically just possesses the enemy, you know what I mean? So it looks like it says that it was recently stunned or recently possessed. But yeah, that torture is definitely gonna kill you. Those two tortures, I don't even have to do anything. I just have to recharge, and boom, you're dead, just like that. And we did secure the win once again. But once again, normally players would you know, rock something like this in Team Wars and stuff like that, not in like PvP or anything like that, because there are anticipation monsters and stuff like that that you have to watch out from, because remember, it's a legendary monster and it has low life and stuff like that, low stats. But yeah, guys, if you haven't picked up Corruptus, I highly recommend pick it up, and also maxing it out if you can. It's literally free. All you have to do is get war coins, and you get war coins free to play. All you have to do is literally win war battles. You don't even have to win them, actually. You could literally end up losing a war battle, or you can end up tying a war, and you'll still get yourself, you know, your war coins, you know. So I highly recommend doing that. It's literally 350 coins for 10 cells. You can literally purchase many of them, craft it, and later on rank it up. But Corruptus and most of these Forsakens that you see here, actually every single one of them, or most of them, actually costed a ton back then, like actual money. They costed a ton of money. But now they're out in Team Shop. Who would have guessed? You know, corrupted monsters, or just mythics in general, they might end up, you know, coming to the Team Shop very soon, like original mythics. Who knows, they might actually end up adding them in here. Maybe even cosmics, who knows. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to make this video to help you guys out, let you guys know that, you know, this is actually in the team shop. So if you haven't already, make sure you spend your war coins getting yourself either Corruptus or any other monster, but I highly recommend getting Corruptus because that's literally what the video was about, and it's literally one of the best legendary monsters in a game, arguably the best actually. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's monsters video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like and also subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.